I will be arrested for this video. What I say now will put me in jail. And why will it put me in jail? Because there's no free speech. The stuff that I post right now online is going to go against me. There are people who are being arrested for far less, convicted for far less, for posting a tweet online. Now, just because I speak my mind and I speak the truth, it doesn't mean I lean far right, as I have been led to being told I am apparently far right, when, to be honest with you, I hate everyone equally. I hate all the parties. Sorry, I don't follow any parties. I follow the statistics, and I follow my beliefs, and I follow what I see or what I experience in front of me. And right now, what I experience is I will go to prison for what I say, yet Wandsworth just today let go a migrant. Did you know that? They let him go. By accident. But here's the thing, it's not the first time he got let go. Or this one, shall I say. It's not the first time this country has let a migrant go. Now, one time is bad enough, okay? But twice? 3? 4? You're taking the piss. 5 days after the last one specifically, where, accidentally Chelmsford let go a guy back into the area where he attacked children. That one was bad enough. And now, Wandsworth has gone and done it this time. Oops-a-daisy. When is it a joke? Like, really, when is this going from a joke to, haha, this is a joke, oh wait, no, this is serious. When you think about it realistically, one is bad enough. One shouldn't happen, so why are multiple happening? Why is this a continuous thing? Why do we not have the Navy sitting in the English Channel blocking all the boats coming in? I'll tell you why. Because the migrants are here for a reason. The UK is saying, come on in. Everyone is going to get access to this country. Come on, doesn't matter where you're from. No women, no children, just men. That's fine. The legal age of consent in your country is 12. It's fine, we've got a bunch of 9-year-olds here for you. This is what it's like. This is actually what it's like. It is horrible. It is absolutely horrible. And you might be thinking, why are they even coming? I don't want them sleeping on the streets. They're not. They're being given your hotels. The hotels are being filled up. The food. Have you seen the videos of the people sneaking in there to have a look, pretending they are migrants? It's mental. Food, accommodation, products. And do you know what? I've actually got a list. I've got a list right here. Housing and food provided directly by the states. Hotel accommodation, including 3-star hotels with facilities such as free Wi-Fi, bar, restaurant, garden and a terrace. A weekly allowance of £49.18 per person. Access to food banks. Free cooking lessons. Sure, why not? HC2 certificates giving free dental care, prescriptions, eye tests, glasses, contact lenses, wigs and travel to medical treatment. I have to pay for my prescriptions. What? How is this fair? University bursaries, scholarships, and free waivers for asylum seekers. That's cool. Just come over on a floating door and we're going to give you free university here in England and Wales. Absolutely lovely. It's already free in Scotland if you've lived there over 3 years, but here it's all good. Discounted Spanish or French lessons from some councils. I can actually speak Spanish and French, or I used to speak it very well when I was younger, and these days it has diminished. But I could do with these lessons myself, but for me it'd be like £40 an hour or something stupid. Free bus travel. Free bus travel? That'd be great. Free driving lessons. Do you know what? Majority everyone I know does not drive. I know very few people who drive these days, and they could all do with some free driving lessons, the people who don't drive. But no, it's fine, because people have been here 5 minutes, have taken up your hotels, are getting food that you can't even afford to pay for. And then being given money, are also being given free driving lessons. It's absolutely crazy. Free sport and leisure tickets and trips. Awesome, why not? Go down to the Sea Life Centre, enjoy yourself, why not? Free PlayStation consoles and yoga sessions. PlayStations. Free PlayStations. I don't even own a PlayStation. I own a PlayStation 1, but I don't own a PlayStation. What? Yoga? I'd love to do some yoga, please. Free swimming. I'll take some free swimming, please, as well. Group exercise classes and gym sessions. Gym membership for me is like £30 a month. I would love a free gym membership, please. Discount on theatre shows. Well, today's Tix only does so much, so please, I want to go to the theatre a bit more for a bit cheaper. Please, guys, can I have it too? No? Why? Because I'm from the wrong country? Such a shame. Home office clothing packs, including underwear, socks, t-shirts, trousers, sweatshirts, trainers, winter coats, hats and gloves. You know, I've lost a lot of weight, right? Like, a lot of weight, to the point that a lot of my clothes don't even fit me. I could probably do with some new clothes myself. I was just about to prove and be like, hey! And I'm not even wearing a t-shirt under this, for goodness sake. Right. Free mobile phone on arrival, because obviously every migrant needs a mobile phone. They probably just dropped theirs in the sea after they got that picked up one in France or somewhere. And taxpayer-funded legal aid for asylum cases. Now, that's not even getting on to the point that if you donated to Red Nose Day this year, it's fine, because a lot of it went towards helping the migrants. And you can Google this, you can search all this is all true. Because it doesn't matter. Everything I say doesn't matter. I'll tell you why it doesn't matter, because they're going to continue to do it. We're giving these people free stuff, and they're laughing. I promise you, they are probably, some of them even watching my videos, watching it and laughing and just find it absolutely hilarious that the UK government is just giving them things like that, while people like me, some family members, they will struggle. I struggle. Born and raised in England. My son, born and raised in England. I struggle. Yeah, I could really do with some of the help. If I go to the beach with a door and I start speaking another language, I'll be given a place. Now, I don't want to say it like that, okay? That sounds absolutely horrible. But that's been a joke that people have been saying for years. But it's true. And the thing is they don't support us. The government, the United Kingdom's government, they do not support their own people. Did you know that there was a school, I can't remember the school, I cannot remember, if I can find it I'll link in the description below, in England by the way, where they had people from other religions coming in, and a guy from the mosque came in and he told a child who's a Christian that by year 6 they will all be praying to Allah. Now, to be honest with you, you can have your own beliefs. I don't care. I honestly could not care less what religion you are. You don't shove it down children's throats. You don't force something onto children that it isn't your own. You let children decide their own paths in life, right? You guide them and you help them, obviously. But you don't, if they are supporting God and Christianity and everything, you let them continue that. And if they want to make that choice as they get older, fair enough. But the way that things are going, it's a force. It's like the digital ID. It's like the government forget that they're a public entity and we are private citizens. You know, you don't have to have a digital ID. Did you know that? You can Google this. You do not have to have a digital ID, which is absolutely great. But if you don't have one, they're going to close down your bank. Or if you ever need to prove your identity, it's going to cost like £85 each time. Keir Starmer said this himself, by the way. You know, because my national insurance, my driving licence, my passport, oh, and my face, and my DNA probably, isn't good enough. No, I need a digital ID. Someone who... I actually want to come off technology, right? I would happily live on a farm somewhere with no technology. It is anti-social media. I do not like technology, right? But I would rather live like that. But I couldn't, because in case I need to go to the shops and I need to go buy some eggs and I need to show them my digital ID so it can match my carbon footprint. It sounds like a joke. It sounds like a plot for a movie or a TV show, right? It's like, you know, carbon footprints. It's like, no, this is serious. This is real, right? You know, I don't travel a lot. I'd like to travel more, actually. But it's going to be stopped soon with all this carbon neutral stuff. Like, I respect protecting the planet, but this isn't about protecting the planet. This is about control. The digital ID is about control. Bringing these migrants over is about control, right? We are being scared. Now, this is what I do think is the case, right? The government has gone, do you know what? We're going to bring all the migrants over and we're going to offer them all these benefits. And the UK people are going to be scared, right? So what we're going to do, we'll force a digital ID on them where everything is connected, right? Because it's the only thing that'll make them feel safe. So you get this digital ID to protect yourself from the migrants, and then the migrants will slowly dwindle away and disappear. But you now have this digital ID, right? And the thing is, with this digital ID, it's connected from your NHS to your credit score, to your dental records, to absolutely everything, right? You know, that detention that you got in year 7 is also on it. Everything is covered because they want you to be in one place. They want you to be a QR code. They want you to be very accessible and hackable by the sounds of it. So now you are this person, and it's not just a credit score for, you know, you're buying your credit cards or whatever. No, this is a social score. And if you are a bad person, you are being tracked. You are being targeted, and your score will go worse, and it will be like China, where people are stuck. And I'll tell you, because of my videos and because of these posted, if this does happen, if a social score does happen, mine will be very low. It will be. Many people's will be very low. Anyone in the media will probably have theirs very low, unless you work for Keir Starmer or someone. But that's fine. That's a whole different question. But don't worry, Keir Starmer doesn't have to have a digital ID himself because it's a risk. In fact, he should be the first one to get it, if anything. If that's what he wants, if he really believes that Tony Blair's son, that's right, the Tony Blair, his son has the digital ID company. I think Tony Blair himself has owns 20% of it. They are going to be very, very rich. It's all about power, okay? Right? If you really believe the Blairs, then go for it, okay? Because that's what Keir Starmer should be doing. He should be all for the digital ID. But the digital ID won't happen if we can stop the migrants, because it's a scare tactic. We've got to have it to protect ourselves from these migrants. But the government could stop the migrants, and they're not, okay? Now, I am all for migration. I love migration. I am not a 100% British person. In fact, no one in the world these days is 100% British whatsoever, okay? I'm part German, I'm part French, I'm part here, there and everywhere, right? I'm not going to be listing off my DNA results right now. But the point is without migration, I wouldn't be here, and to be honest, you wouldn't be here. And migration is great. You know, if you are coming over and you want to be a pharmacist or a doctor, or you want to help our services or whatever, or do you know what, if you just want to come over and start a business and you want to help the economy, go for it. I'm all up for it. And if you need a better start and you're coming here to become a cleaner, do you know what? Do it. You are providing to the economy. You're going to be paying taxes to the economy. I don't care what you do with your money after your taxes are paid. Send it back to your own country, whatever. I don't care, right? But you are coming here. You are participating in the economy. You're probably renting some properties. You're doing whatever, right? If you are doing that, brilliant. But coming here on a boat or a floating door or whatever, you're flying in the sky, coming here and, you know, screaming asylum at the border, right? Whatever your plan is that you're doing, however you get into this country, you are not here to benefit the economy. You are here to take from the economy, and that's what I don't like. We should be more of a community. The UK should be a community. We should all be branching out, and we should all be in it together. And I've travelled the world. I've been to 26 countries, and I have spoken to people all over the world, and I feel a lot of community on this planet, to be honest with you. But I don't feel it here. I just don't. I do not feel community here in England, in the UK, Great Britain, whatever. I don't feel community. And I think if we had it and we protected each other and we were all bundled in together, I think we could probably fight the man. We probably could. But we're not going to, are we? Because people are scared. And I get that. I'm scared. I would be lying if I said I wasn't. Because I am not going to get a digital ID, right? I will be the first person to put my hand up and say, I will never have a digital ID. Will my bank account be closed down? Because that's what I'm scared about. It happened in Vietnam, and I want to keep my banks because I need my money, to be honest with you. But it's fine because they're going to control us. Now, I'm going to put this out here really quickly. I don't know how far people have got into this video or whatever, but I love filming and I love documenting things, and I really want to create documentaries, right? That is my thing. I want to create documentaries and TV shows and everything, and I would love to honestly create a documentary on this whole situation. I think I could do a really good job at it. If this is something that you would be interested in, then let me know in the comments below, because I would really like to know if you guys want to support that sort of journey. I will travel the world and I can document things, and I can document this whole situation. I can bring like a proper edited thing rather than just raw sitting in front of the camera. I could bring a raw documentary to get you angry. Not to get you angry, but to make you feel, you know? And that's what I want to do. I want to make people feel through my work. So if that is something that interests you, let me know in the comments below. I do also have a Buy Me a Coffee link linked in the description below, and I have had one donation on it and I'm very grateful for that. So if you'd like to help out, at the moment all proceeds are going towards me getting my son a bed frame, getting him a few toys, things like that. You know, my son is my main priority, and that's an issue I have with the migrants actually, about priorities. I'm no stranger to saying that I was attacked by a migrant, and I'm not even the only person I know who was attacked by a migrant. But if they're coming over here and they are hurting our children, and they're attacking me and other people, and they're not helping the economy, and we now feel like we're being attacked by the government. Sorry, I just feel a bit sucky talking about all this, because I just want to protect my son. And I don't feel like I've got the ability in this country to protect my son. I want to leave. I've wanted to leave for a long time now. I really, really, really want to leave. And the day I get the chance to leave is the day I'm going to go. So, yeah. It does suck. The whole situation does suck. And as a parent, I just want what's best for my son. And if the government is going to continue with this digital ID stuff or whatever, I don't care what party you support. I don't care about politics. I'm not left or right wing. I'm just saying it how I see things. I want the children protected. Migrants coming over here are not protecting the children. Okay, it's not everyone. It's not. But a lot of the children have been hurt. A lot of people have been hurt, and they're not helping the economy. And with them not helping the economy and us giving them money and helping them means that things have to be subsidised. Things have to be taken away elsewhere. And with things being taken away elsewhere means less protection in other industries, and people like our children are not going to be protected. It's a circle. It's a full circle thing. And if we just stuck the Navy in the English Channel and said, nah, don't come in. It is as simple as that. Do you know what? It's even simpler. The government can just say, we're not going to let anyone in. Poland did it. Poland did it. Why can't we? I don't know why we can't. But that's where we are. That's where we are. This country sucks. And the migrants seem to not be stopping. It seems to be getting worse. For goodness sake, we are releasing criminals. And it's all part of a bigger picture. It's all part of a bigger plan. And the government want us scared. They are trying to scare us. And they're going to make this whole place so much worse. So be prepared. Or leave. It's your choice at the end of the day. I don't want to be here myself, and I keep saying that while sitting here, but we'll see. We'll see what the future holds, honestly, for me here in the UK. Until next time, I'll speak to you guys later. Goodbye. Speak to you in a couple of days when the next video goes up. But until then, protect yourself, protect your assets, protect your income, buy gold and do whatever you need to do. Just look after yourself, man. Just look after yourself. Because I don't want you hurt. I don't want your kids or your grandkids hurt either. Okay? Putting a Union flag. As someone commented on my videos, Union Jack, and I don't have a Jack staff, so It's a Union flag. If you don't have a Union flag, it doesn't matter, right? I've got one on my balcony. I try to be patriotic here, and it don't work. I just feel it's getting worse, and people coming to this country are getting a lot more help than me. And I'm not even in the worst situation here. That's the worst bit. There are people in so much worse of a situation, they just don't care. Oh well, tough luck. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel, click the like button, bell notification, everything else in between. I have a buy me a coffee link linked in the description below, and see you guys in the next video. Adios.